Welcome. I'm so excited to be live with you guys this evening. I'm not going to be before you very long. Let me get my little setting together. Y'all, it has been so cold in my office. I do not know why, but when I tell y'all I be in here all the way bundled up. Um because of how cold it has been in here. But we're going to be talking tonight about how to make five figures from YouTube. I'm excited to get into this topic because I think that when people think about making money on YouTube, a lot of people just think about it in terms of like being monetized and your views and all of that stuff. When if you have the proper strategy in place, even if your YouTube channel is not at the level where it's monetized. So even if you are not making, or I'm sorry, even if you don't have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube yet, even if you don't have 4,000, watch hours to be monetized or whatever, there are still ways to make an impact. There are still ways to make a significant income from YouTube. So welcome in. Hey, sis, shout out to you, wealthy employees. I'm excited as you guys start rolling in and we get into the tea on how to make five figures from YouTube. I'm literally going to be sharing 5 tips to making five figures from your YouTube channel. So make sure that you guys are ready to take notes. Make sure I'm gonna leave some room. I'm going to do my best. That's why I'm gonna try to get through it really quickly. But I'm going to do my best to have time before we get out of here. I would say maybe like about what time is it? 7:04. I would say maybe like about 5 or 6 minutes before we get out here to answer any questions that you guys might have. I am feeling so much better. Thank you so much. You know what helped me? I feel like my voice is kind of still like in recovery mode because we know yesterday it was giving like hacking. But when I got to the gym yesterday, before my workouts and after my workout, I got in the sauna. Now, at first I was like, oh, I don't know about this because I was like, I'd already been in the sauna a few times in the last week, and I'm like, I have my natural hair out. Like, I don't know about going up in no sauna. Like, I'm not really sure about it. Um, but I went in the sauna. It helped me out so much. Yesterday, energy wise, to be completely honest, I really did not feel like working out. But I just knew that I still needed to work out and be there. So I did what I could. So that on top of being in the sauna, I believe like definitely helped me. And then yesterday I made sure I had a lot of warm liquids. So glory to God that he is healing me so that I could be before you guys today and share this information. So, welcome to everybody that has just joined us. I want to get into 5 tips to making five figures from your YouTube channel. Now, let me tell you guys, I am not giving y'all tips like based off of theory. I'm not giving y'all tips based off of what I think could potentially work. I am actually in the midst of posting on YouTube every single day for 100 days. Y'all are seeing me do this in real time. For those of y'all that are subscribers on my channel, we also got some amazing people in the comments, amazing YouTube channels that they are posting every day for 100 days. Y'all need to be subscribed to them as well. Wealthy Employees, Derma Dana, the phlebotomy expert. We have the Dearest Father YouTube channel. It's so many of them. I can't even think of all of them off the top of my head. I feel like another one is the Christian Homegirl. Like, drop if you're here and you're doing the cash flow classroom, please drop your channel inside of the comments so that people can subscribe. But we are doing our what I consider to be due diligence in shepherding the flock that the Lord has given us. So please make sure that you are tuned in, you are subscribed. Like I said, y'all are literally seeing us witnessing us do this in real time. So this is not something that I'm like, oh, I think this works. Like I'm actually executing on this in real time and sharing with you guys what is working. So let's get into it. 5 tips to making 5 figures from your YouTube channel. Number one, and this is number one, but to be completely honest, this is not in any specific order. Okay. So the very first thing that you want to do is you want to be focused on one offer. Basically, what I'm saying is that you want to be focused on one call to action. I think that when you focus on one offer or one call to action, rather, you are much more likely to get people to take that call to action and move forward. Because when you're all over the place, like one video is talking about this and leading people there, another video is talking about that and leading people over here, another video is telling people that they need to go here, another video. Focus on having the same exact call to action. When you focus on having the same exact call to action, what happens is as people start to watch more of your videos, this call to action starts to get ingrained in their brain. So now they're like, oh my goodness, Raven keeps telling me to go to this website and get this freebie, or Raven keeps telling me to go to this website and buy this class. Raven keeps telling me to go here. Whatever my call to action is, you want that call to action to be repetitive. You don't want to be trying to come to every single video, and every single video has a different call to action. So number one thing that I am focusing on to generate 5 figures alone in 30 days just from my YouTube channel is I am honing in on one offer and one call to action. Another thing that you want to focus on, tip number 2, you want to make sure that your back end is really good. Can I tell y'all one of the things that I love about YouTube? And when I say your back end, I mean you want to make sure that all your links are in place. You want to make sure that all the details of your funnels are together. Like you don't want to be sending people to a place and it's broken links and it's things not working and things of that nature. Like you want people being able to follow through on whatever the call to action is that you are sending them to. Now, this is important because one of my favorite things about YouTube is that, baby, when I tell y'all the algorithm be algorithming, the algorithm be algorithming. Like, I cannot tell you guys the amount of times that I have uploaded something on YouTube, and in my mind, I be kind of like, okay, this might do a little well. This might get a couple, this might get a little bit of reach. This may do this. And then guess what ends up happening? I go to sleep, and then the next day I get up, and that thing that I felt like, oh, nobody's going to see this just yet, that has a crazy amount of views on it literally the very next day. So don't sleep on just how quickly YouTube can bring reach to your videos. So don't be posting videos and then you don't have your links together, but you're talking about the link inside of the video and you have in your mind, oh, I can just come back and I can share that link later. Or I can just come back and I can put this in the description later. I can just do this. Make sure that before you get on YouTube, make sure that all of that stuff, I'm talking about, like, one of the things that I always say about the back end is making a list and checking it twice. Like, y'all know that that's like a thing that kids say, like about Christmas and all of that stuff, but like, no, for real. Like, get your links together and check it twice. Set your links up and check them twice. Like, it is for real, because I don't even care if you feel like, well, my page doesn't have a lot of subscribers or I don't typically get a lot of views. I can remember one of my YouTube channels. Y'all know I have 3 YouTube channels. I have the Ondi YouTube channel for my handbag brand. I have this Rich with Raven channel where I'm more so focusing on helping Christian entrepreneurs get to 6 and 7 figures. And then I have the Raven Hoquette YouTube channel where I'm sharing personal testimonies and just sharing more of like my personal walk with Christ, right? The Raven Hoquette channel, I will never forget, we were recording content and at the very last minute, y'all, I promised we was about to go home for the day. At the very last minute, my videographer at the time was like, I really think that we should record a video about what it was like to start a handbag brand. So I said, you know what? I said, I think this would be a good video. Y'all, probably within 90 days, that video had over 10,000 views. Okay. So I say that because again, I want to let y'all know the algorithm on YouTube be algorithming. So don't be thinking like look at it almost as if it's a first impression type of situation. Like you want to capture people with all the things that you need to capture them with when they see the video first. Like imagine me going back on that video and adding a link to that video and it's 15,000 people that then already seen the video. You want to make sure that those links are together from the very beginning, you guys. Tip number 3, we right in the middle. Tip number 3, to generate 5 figures from your YouTube channel, even if your YouTube channel is not officially monetized by YouTube. Please understand, and I'm not taking away the value in being monetized by YouTube, but I'm specifically speaking to the people that's like, I'm trying to make some money before YouTube officially monetizes me. I hope that that's everybody here that's listening into this video, right? Another thing that you need to do, tip number 3, is you want to make sure that you are posting consistent videos. Okay. You want to make sure that you are posting consistent videos. YouTube is going to be able to be even better from the standpoint of the algorithm if you are consistent. In other words, give the algorithm something to work with. Don't be out here posting once every 3 months and you're wondering like, oh, YouTube ain't working for me. It ain't doing nothing. Get a consistent posting schedule. I cannot stress that enough. Get a consistent posting schedule and give the algorithm something to work with. I'm going to tell y'all another reason why that consistency piece is so important. The consistency piece with YouTube is so important because let's go back to tip number 1. Tip number 1 was where we talked about having one call to action where you're sending people in your YouTube or from your YouTube videos. The more videos you have on your YouTube, the more people can build up rapport with you, the more that they can build up trust with your platform, the more that people can get to know you, the more they can get to like you, the more they can get to trust you. The more videos you have, the easier it's going to be to convert people. It's going to be easier to convert them to get on your email list. It's going to be easier to convert them into buying stuff. We got to actually get committed. I think one of the biggest things that I see in the body of Christ that is done in error, and I talk about this a lot on this channel. One of the biggest things that I see that's done in error is people walking away from a strategy too soon. You done did 2 YouTube videos, and because you haven't made $1 million yet, you telling everybody this don't work. Give things a chance to actually work out. Give things a chance to flow. Give YouTube a chance to find your people. And when you find your people, when YouTube finds your people, make sure that they're able to binge some content with you or from you so that they could build up that rapport with you. Now, let me get specific and talk about why I said consistent videos, because we know that YouTube has different ways that you can post on there. Like, prime example, right now we're on here and it's a live video. So this is like literally streaming right now, right? You can do live streaming. You can also do shorts. You can also upload videos. What I'm talking about right here, when I say consistent videos, I'm talking about having videos that you are consistently uploading. I know that the shorts kind of give into the vanity metrics a little bit, and we're going to talk about shorts in a second, because shorts give views like real fast. Like the things that I have seen from YouTube shorts is like, oh my gosh. Like I'm talking about, I have seen moments where if I post a YouTube short at 10:15, by 10:25, it has 700 views. Like I have seen crazy spikes in views with YouTube shorts. So I get why people love it. I get why people have kind of like, put that in the comfort zone and it makes people feel like all warm and fuzzy. But the thing about it is, you don't want to just be posting YouTube shorts, because if you're just posting YouTube shorts and people are coming to your page, but then they're coming to your channel rather, they're coming to your channel and they don't see that you have like a lot of other video content, that can make people feel like, well, I don't necessarily need to subscribe to this channel. It's almost like, think about a streaming platform for like, television content and stuff like that, right? Let's use some real-time platforms actually. Let's say Stars. Let's use Stars as one of the examples. And then as another example, what's the streaming platform I have? We have Philo at our house, right? So if I go on to Philo, if I go on to Stars, both Philo and Stars have a ton of content on them, you guys. I'm talking about, I can go on Philo and I can watch stuff from TV One. I could watch this, I could watch that. Like, it's a ton of things on there for me to basically watch. But then when I go and I compare it to Stars, Stars is kind of one of those platforms, and no shade to anybody that be watching Stars, but I know for me, I only watch certain shows on Stars. There's nothing like Stars for me cannot compare to what I can get on Philo. So if I'm thinking, like, let's say if I had to make a decision on, like, if I was trying to cut some of my costs on subscriptions, if I had to choose between Philo and Stars, I probably would take away Stars because it's not as much content on there as what's on Philo. So this is something that people consider when they're determining whether or not they want to subscribe to your channel. I know that we don't want to look at it like people think about it like that, but they do. Like, the amount of assets that you have on your channel, it actually matters. And YouTube will show people like your live streams and stuff like that. But I find that when people are going to your page, like, what is popping up the most is those videos that are uploaded. So don't sleep on consistently uploading videos. Tip number 4, you want to make sure that you are leveraging shorts. Now, you don't want to just be uploading shorts like with no type of like strategy and just uploading shorts to be uploading them. You want to upload your shorts on your YouTube, and you want to make sure that you are linking the shorts to your videos, okay? You want to upload the short, you want to make sure that you are linking the short to your videos so that you can get even more views on those videos. Leveraging shorts is so important because shorts are getting reach. I done already given y'all an example of how one time I uploaded a short at 10:15, and by 10:25 it had like an astronomical amount of views on it. So don't, y'all, I'm telling y'all, don't miss out on that real estate that is shorts, okay? Upload your stuff on there as well. I'm talking about, you can literally take a long form video on YouTube and you can turn that into at least like 5 or 6 shorts to bring more views to your channel, to bring more attention to your channel, to also lead more people into your call to action. Also, there is a lot of people that like, they're going on YouTube and they are literally just like watching shorts. Like, the way that they have the shorts like structured on YouTube, like, it's crazy, because sometimes even seeing like my older son watching TV, I'm like, Dad, this is a short. Like, it's interesting how like 1 minute it'll be like a whole channel and like a whole show that he's watching, but then the very next moment it's like shorts coming on. And it's easy the way that I don't even know the proper like technology word, but the way that the shorts flow, I personally feel like it's easier to kind of keep watching shorts and stuff like that. So you definitely want to make sure that you have some content there. So leveraging the shorts and leading the shorts back to your long form content videos, like, that is going to be something that is so important. Tip number 5, last one. I might do a bonus one, but this is the last one of the 5. Tip number 5, you want to make sure that you are promoting your YouTube videos even outside of YouTube, okay? Again, you want to make sure that you are promoting your YouTube videos even outside of YouTube. You want to make sure, let me say it again. You want to make sure that you are promoting your YouTube videos even outside of YouTube. Promoting your YouTube videos on your email list, promoting your YouTube videos on your other social platforms, promoting your YouTube videos wherever else you can promote them. Do not just be dependent on YouTube. We know that the algorithm be algorithming, okay? But the way that people make the assumption that everybody that's on their email list is subscribed to their channel, the way that people make the assumption that every single person that follows me on Instagram is subscribed, to my YouTube channel, like that's not the case. So make sure that you are cross promoting and you're sharing your YouTube channel with the people that are connected to you on other platforms as well. There was a quick question. How do you link your shorts to your longer video? So when you are actually uploading a short, let me go and find it. Hold on. When you are uploading a shorts on YouTube, because they kind of changed it up a little bit. I'm actually trying to do this, like I'm doing it in real time so I can like show you what it looks like. Wait a minute. Okay, so when you upload the shorts, so it's processing right now. This is literally a short that I'm going to put on my Ondi YouTube channel for today. So of course I'm going to hit next, like I'm uploading it, the normal way. So, oh wait a minute, I'm trying to show you on my phone. Okay, so you can see my channel. So you want to go here where it says show more, related video. I'm going to click on related video. And you see when I go to related video, I can pull up all of my videos. I can pull up shorts and the videos on my page, and I can link it to whatever one that I want to link it to. You want to make sure that you're doing that every single time you are uploading a short, or you're definitely not utilizing the short to the best of its ability. So that is something that you want to make sure that you are doing. Another thing that I want to share, and this is just like a really quick bonus tip. I told you guys that I would probably be giving y'all like, a little quick bonus tip on top of the 5, but something else that you want to make sure that you are doing is really paying attention to the comments that people are making on your YouTube videos, okay? Try your best to respond to the comments within 24 to 48 hours. But I think that it is important to pay attention to what people are saying on your videos and the feedback, because literally a lot of times you have customers that in so many words are telling you exactly what they want. In so many words, they're telling you exactly what they need. So I know that some of you guys might be like, well, what is my one offer? Like, what's going on? And, how do I create this? And, how do I know that it's the right offer? How do I know what they want? What are your customers saying in your comments? Also like really pay attention to your analytics. Like, what are your YouTube videos that have the most views? What are your YouTube videos that have the most engagement? Because the ones that have the most views, that's saying something. The one that has the most engagement, that's saying something. Like prime example, there is a video on my YouTube channel right now. I think it was a live stream. Yes. But basically, I don't even remember the exact. I don't remember the exact title, but I know it was when I was talking about disobedience tax. I was talking about disobedience tax on the YouTube channel. That live stream got an enormous amount of views, like really, really quickly. That is telling me something right there. Is telling me something from the viewership that it has. It's telling me something from the comments that people made, even on other videos, like not that long after that. It's literally letting me know this topic that you just spoke on, This is something that a lot of Christian entrepreneurs are actually struggling with. So pay attention to how people are responding, you guys. As I shared when we first got on here, we are literally right now in the midst of posting on YouTube for 100 days consistently. It's called the Cash Flow Classroom. And so right now we are literally at day 7. And so as we get ready to prepare to go into or to go beyond the first 10 days of the cash flow classroom, our focus is more so going to be on conversion and monetization. So if you have not joined us just yet inside of the cash flow classroom, it is not too late to join us. I am going to put the link in the comments for those of you guys that want to join. It is still time. Please do not feel like you are too late. Like I said, we have not yet got to the point where we're heavily talking about the conversion and the monetization, but we are definitely about to get there. So make sure that if you are wanting to join, make sure that if you are wanting to get the coins on YouTube, that you are definitely joining us. Peep how like what I am literally doing right now is coming back to what I said. Imagine me being on here having something for y'all to sign up to, but I'm like, ooh, let me get the link or let me create the link. No, you need to have your link together. Like you need to have your link together. It needs to be clear. It needs to be simple. Notice how I'm not telling it, giving people a random place to go to and saying, hey, if you want to work with me, you know, go here or follow me on Instagram. I'm not giving people 5 call to actions. No, the call to action is simple. Right now, we are talking about making 5 figures from YouTube. The call to action is simply come and join me on getting on YouTube over the next 100 days so I can show you how. So you can see in real time what I'm doing. So you can join this community where we're holding each other accountable. So you can ask your questions in real time. The call to action is literally simple. Notice how I'm not on this YouTube channel and I'm not telling people to buy a bag. That's my other YouTube channel. There's a specific call to action for this channel in these videos. So I pray that this live was helpful. I pray that this live was a blessing to you guys. I pray that y'all are encouraged and excited to get to posting on YouTube, because I firmly believe that the Lord needs all of us posting on YouTube, whether it be that you are posting because God has called you to ministry, whether it be that you're posting because God has called you to entrepreneurship, whether it be that you are posting because God has called you to blog and share your life to inspire somebody about your fitness journey. Don't count yourself out because you feel like your YouTube channel should look like somebody else's. I also want us to all keep in mind what the scripture says in the book of Zechariah, chapter 4, verses 10, that we are not to despise small beginnings. I think too often people are running from YouTube because they are exhausted with the thought of building up another platform. But I promise you guys, just like I talked about in one of my more recent YouTube videos, I shared how right now a lot of Christian entrepreneurs are in a place where we're in a Noah season. You know, God is calling us to build something and you don't exactly understand why. The people around you, you know, they don't, you know, understand why either. But it's one of those things where eventually it's going to all make sense and everybody's going to understand why God called you to build over here. And I believe that those of us that are building on YouTube, I think that God is setting us up for something greater. I believe that when it's all said and done, it's going to be a lot of people that eventually, when they finally do get the point and they start, they're going to wish that they had started sooner. So yeah, if y'all want to join us in the cash flow classroom, it is not too late. Do not despise small beginnings. Have a great rest of your night, you guys, and I will be back on here at some point soon. Make sure that y'all are subscribed to the channel so that you don't miss out on any of the content that we will be sharing. Have a great rest of your night.